Someone seems to be his own biggest fan.
Yeah, ain't people said Marshalls, we play. I guess I'm like the Black Marshall, meets Jay.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 reasons why Kanye West is hated.
I am what Michael Jackson was to me.
For this list, as with our list on the top 10 reasons Justin Bieber is hated, we're looking at some of the douchiest, dumbest, or most offensive things Kanye has done.
In Paris, and I would say, I want to be in Paris. I want to see what this is about.
You may think the poor guy has just gotten a bad rep, but looking at these, it's tough to support that theory.
Hey man, I'm a genius, all right? I'm the most talented musician in the world.
For the record, we're not saying we hate him, but when you look at events like this, we guess we can see why some people do. And here's a warning, don't watch this if you're a fan.
Feel free to get a massage, because it's crazy. It's crazy.
Number 10, he named his child Northwest.
He's a dad!
In 2013, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian had their first child together. Fair enough. Well, actually, we're surprised you can fit two human beings plus Kanye's ego into a bedroom.
There's, someone more important to us than us for the first time,
But still, fair enough. So what name did they choose to bestow upon their little bundle of joy? Northwest. Wow. Why Northwest specifically? We're guessing Compass, Southeast, and I Want My Daughter to Be Bullied were taken. Actually, the truth is, it was a media-started rumor that musician Pharrell and Vogue editor Anna Wintour told the couple was a genius name. To be fair though, no child of Kimye was ever gonna live a low-profile life. Number 9. He feuded with Jimmy Kimmel.
And I eventually want to be the anchor of the first $1 trillion company.
After Kanye gave a highly quotable interview on BBC Radio 1, Jimmy Kimmel spoofed it in the gentlest way possible. He got two kids to recreate the incident.
We're the rock stars, and I'm the biggest of all of them!
And that's it. That's all he did. But if you can't take a joke, we guess it's the kind of thing that'd make you explode with rage. Kanye took to Twitter to use all caps and act like a 10-year-old who just heard Zayn Malik left One Direction.
Jimmy Kimmel is out of line to try and spoof in any way the first piece of honest media in years.
What may be the best part of all this, though, is when Yeezy guested on Jimmy Kimmel Live to set things straight. Ish.
I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem.
Jeez, if he's that concerned with a late-night host teasing him, he's not gonna like an 11-minute video of reasons he's a dick.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Number 8. He yelled at a fan in a wheelchair to stand up. It was 2014, and Kanye was feeling especially bossy while performing in Australia. In the middle of a concert, West decided he couldn't possibly do the next song unless everyone in the crowd was standing up. Like, literally every last person.
I decided I can't do this song, I can't do the rest of the show until everybody stand up.
Most of the crowd stood up, but a couple of people didn't. Kanye refused to perform his next song until those people stood up. Thing is, that person wasn't going to stand up because he was in a wheelchair. Now, to be fair, it would seem Kanye didn't know the guy was disabled.
Now, if he is in a wheelchair, then it's fine.
But still, one person not standing on your whim isn't a reason to stop performing, is it?
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours.
Number 7. He accused Beck of not respecting artistry.
And the winner is Morning Phase, Beck.
Kanye is the king of disputing awards. More on that later. After Beck won Album of the Year at the 2015 Grammy Awards, Yeezy went on stage as if to interrupt him, before returning to his seat. People laughed, but it was no joke. Kanye later said in an interview that, quote, Beck needs to respect artistry. He should have given his award to Beyoncé.
When you keep on diminishing art and not respecting the craft and smacking people in the face after they deliver monumental feats in music, you're disrespectful.
So, The guy who wrote, produced, and played a shit ton of instruments on his album should have handed his award to the woman whose record was written and produced by multiple people? No disrespect to Beyoncé, but that's whack. Kanye eventually apologized and claimed he was kidding.
Kanye also hit Twitter yesterday with the following tweets. First, it was, "I would like to publicly apologize to Beck. I'm sorry, Beck."
Hey, maybe it was a self-aware jab at his own ego, but you can't blame us if we have trouble believing it.
I know I got a bad reputation. Walk around always mad reputation.
Number 6, he posed as Jesus. Remember when John Lennon claimed the Beatles were bigger than Jesus? That did not go over well.
But our fantastic Beatle boycott is still in effect. Don't you forget what the Beatles have said.
But it's pretty tame compared to Kanye, who seems to think he is Jesus. On the cover of a 2006 Rolling Stone issue, the rapper posed wearing a crown of thorns. Hey man, that's Jesus' look. Don't go stealing his style. It's been out of fashion for like 2,000 years.
You can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means gun, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played.
Okay, so Kanye is not exactly the first artist to use Jesus symbolism. But dressing up as the J-Man takes a certain level of egotism we mortals can merely dream of.
I am a god. Hurry up with my damn massage. Hurry up with my damn menage. Get the Porsche out the damn garage.
Number 5. He thinks AIDS is a man-made disease.
All I need is y'all to pronounce my name is Kanye. Some of my plaques still say K.
The 2005 Live 8 benefit concerts were supposed to draw attention to global poverty. Kanye West chose to go another way.
The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever.
While he was performing at the show in Philly, the city of brotherly love, Kanye announced that AIDS is a man-made disease that was purposely placed in Africa to break up black communities, the way crack had been used to break up the Black Panthers.
Treat the cash the way the government treats AIDS. I won't be satisfied till all my get it, get it.
This theory has been widely debunked because, well, duh. Still, West took to the stage to spread these Alex Jones-style theories and has never apologized, even doubling down on this opinion with the lyrics to his song, Heard 'Em Say.
And I know the government administer AIDS, so I guess we just pray like the minister say.
Number 4, he pouted about losing the New Artist of the Year AMA.
The winner is Gretchen Wilson.
You know what? I could get used to this. Kanye didn't take losing this award too well. After the award for Best New Artist went to country singer Gretchen Wilson. 'Cause I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. West stormed out of the ceremony. Backstage, always the consummate professional, he complained to reporters that he was the best new artist, and he should have won the award.
I have something against any press that rated the album a 4.5 instead of a 5, an 8 out of 10. Rolling Stones gave it 3.5 stars.
In fact, he claimed he had been robbed. To be fair, he has since apologized for this, claiming he was raised better than to act the way he did.
I'm an artist, so I'm not going to give you any buts. All I'm going to do is apologize. I want to apologize to all my role models, my father, Ernie Barnes, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan.
Number 3, he lost it in the Sway interview.
I'm asking you a
question.
No hold up. What do you mean it ain't no hold up, man? We here talking as civilized people.
While talking about his failure to break into the fashion world with radio host Sway Calloway.
This is Sway. Sway.
Sway. Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
West responded negatively to the SiriusXM host's suggestion that he circumvent the traditional routes to success in that space. West basically said the host didn't know what he was talking about when it came to fashion.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
He also attacked Sway's own attempts to start fashion lines, which, to be fair, were kind of laughable.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
Still, going off on someone who was just trying to help or conduct an interview seems a tad harsh. The two basically shouted at each other for a bit, then gave up. But the damage was done.
I'm asking you for the answer. It's a question. Why is it that you can't? You have money,
I just told you, I lost the money because I did not have the knowledge of how to do it the right way.
Money, so you don't have the money to do it. That's your answer. You ain't got to turn up, man. This ain't no show, man.
No,
I'm talking to you as a homie.
Number 2, he interrupted Taylor Swift.
Take this, hater.
We all know about this one. After T Swift won the award for Best Female Video at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, Kanye ripped the mic off her and uttered those famous words.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
This act of douchebaggery went viral immediately, with everyone, including the president himself, calling him a jackass.
She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass.
So did Kanye learn from this experience? Well, as we mentioned, he almost interrupted Beck at the Grammys 6 years later, but didn't. So, maybe?
All you are is mean and a liar and pathetic.
Before we get to Kanye's most obnoxious quality, there's plenty more we could have covered. Here are just a few honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions.
Where do all the lovers go? Where she stop, I'll never know.
I found you somewhere round down there, right there.
Number 1, his ego.
My greatest pain in life is I will never be able to see me perform.
Yep, more than any of the individual things Kanye has done. What stands out as a reason to hate him more than anything else is his ego.
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney.
Whether he's claiming he's the #1 most impactful artist in the world in interviews, or comparing himself to Picasso while addressing the Oxford Guild Society, Kanye's ego is sure to keep making the news.
I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god.
It is also sure to keep making him hated and loved by many millions of foes and fans across the globe.
They will play this interview in 5 years. They will play this interview in 10 years and say, he called that, he called that, he called that. He said that was gonna happen, that was gonna change.
You're a futurist.
Yeah.
Do you agree with our list?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
What did Kanye do to piss you off?
It's about truth, it's about information, it's about awesomeness, and the only luxury is time.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Don't be sad for me, guys. I'm going home!